If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Valerie. Alright guys, this is my 6th video in a row. I'm trying to get caught up. I have been so busy because of my little kitty cat. She got fixed this week ago, and I've had to give her, you know, some aftercare and be with her when she's out running loose in her room because she wanted to jump, and I had to keep her from jumping, and that was not easy, keeping a little kitty cat from jumping and playing and running. And so we've been kind of fighting with her, but we're getting through it. So that, and I just kept getting wax in at the same time. So I had piles of boxes of wax all through my kitchen area, and I let things just kind of got piled up because I was just not having the time to get everything done. So today I really worked hard on getting some things taken care of, and I wanted to get this filming done so I could get all my wax put away. So I decided, let's do the what I've been warming. I thought, while I'm on a roll, let's get this done too. So guys, this is going to be my last video for today. I still have empties I need to do, but I'm just going to put it off till next week because I've got like plenty to upload, that's for sure. Let me get a drink of my drink here. It's not a drink, it's actually just like flavored water. Alright guys, let's jump in. I did not do the wax melting challenge this from last video to this video because I just did not have the time. I have been so busy, not only with, you know, Valentine and her medical stuff we've been dealing with, but I had family reunion I had to attend, or I didn't have to, but I wanted to attend. We had, what else did we have going on? I don't know. I had like week after week after week, I've had things going on. I just have not been able to, to like really commit to doing that. And I kind of, I don't know, I lose interest doing it for some reason. I do really good for like maybe a week, and then after that I'm like, and then I kind of slack off, or I come upon a prompt that I don't want to do, so then I think, oh, I'll skip it, and then I never go back. I just forget to go back to do another one. Or I get a wax that I have to, like, it keeps going and going and going, and I don't want to take it out until it's completely done. So I didn't do the wax melting challenge this week, but when I do that, I will do it like I did last time, because I did have some people comment that they enjoyed it the way I did it. So that being said, let's jump in. I did get through a lot of stuff. Been trying to make an honest effort to get through things that I want to get rid of out of my collection because it's old and I've had it for a while and I needed to get rid of it. So let me try to get this in some sort of order here. I didn't even get that done. Let me pause you while I do that real quick. Okay guys, I got it all organized. So I do have a little bit of everything. I always try to warm a little bit of everything. I always try to warm Scentsy and retail and vendor, and I do have a little bit of each one. So let's do Scentsy first and jump in. All right, so this one I've had for a long, long time, and I don't have the scent notes on this. That's like I don't know what I'm trying to say. This has been like the theme of the day. I haven't had the scent notes. So this is light side of the Star Wars, the light side of the Force. And this has got like silver or something in it. I do know that. I don't know everything. If you guys know the scent notes, please put it down in the comments. Let me know. It has a blue colored wax. And this one I just don't like. I don't like this one. I didn't like the other one either. You can mix them together, like the dark side of the Force. I didn't care for that one either. They do have a new, I think, is it 3 new ones they're coming out with this? Is it next month? I think it's next month. Yeah, so watch out for that. There's 3 new Star Wars scents coming out. Plus they're bringing this one back and the other one back. But what I've been doing, scents that I don't really like or I don't really enjoy, after I warm them a couple times, if I'm still like not wanting them, I've been taking them to work, and I've been just kind of giving them to work buddies, and letting them take it and enjoy it. Because if I don't like it, I don't want to have to stay warming it. And I have taken account of my Scentsy bars, and I have over 800. I have about 800 bars, guys. So I don't have time to sit around and warm stuff. I just don't care for. So I think this one is going to go bye-bye. I think I'm going to go ahead and put it in. I have a box right out here on the other side of this wall that I've been putting stuff in that I just don't care for. And I'm just going to see if there's somebody else that would enjoy it more than me. And then I'm just going to give it to them. So that's what I'm going to do with the light side of the forest. Just not something that I enjoy. I warmed it twice. Each time I warmed one cube in my bedroom. And that is just good performer. It really was a good performer. I could smell it no problem. But I just don't want to smell it. It's kind of the problem. So anyway. But, you know, somebody else probably would love it. So I'm going to take that and get rid of it that way. All right, let's, we're starting off to a bad note. All right, so let's go on. This is Sleigh Ride. This was, I don't know whether this was in the catalog for the fall and winter or if this was in the Harvest collection. Either way, this has got notes. I do have notes. Crisp Air, Fir Needle, Tart Cranberry. Holiday. It was the Holiday, a 2023 collection. I was smart enough to write that on. I love this on cold. I thought it smelled fabulous on cold. I kind of reminded me and gave me vibes of Icicles and Evergreen, which I love that bar. But this one I didn't think it was quite as sweet, but it did have a little bit of sweetness to it. And the first time I warmed it, I wasn't like really crazy about it. I thought, it's okay, nothing spectacular. And this last time I warmed it, I was like, I thought it was better. Still not like, oh my gosh, I'm in love with it, but I didn't hate it as much as I hated it the first time. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. And I did warm it. We've been having really cold weather here again. We've had a couple days where it has spit some snow out. It's barely getting up into the 40s during the day. And at night, we've been having freeze warnings out that things are freezing, and you go out in the morning, everything's frosted over. So it's still pretty cold here for the end of April. And so I just thought I'm going to go ahead and try to use it up. I got it all done except for 2 cubes. This may not get done yet. It may, if it still stays cold, maybe in the next couple days, I might go ahead and just throw this in and use it up. If I ever saw this again, would I order it or would I purchase it? I might get a bar or 2, but it's not something that I feel like I need to put it in my club. It's all right. The first time I didn't really enjoy it. Second time I did enjoy it a little bit more. So, yeah, I would maybe buy a bar or 2 if I saw it in, the clearance section or in a haul, like a sale. I wouldn't go out of my way to purchase it. If it came down to this and another bar that I may love, this would probably not win out. But it wasn't as bad as I thought it was originally. So if they even if they brought it back, I would get maybe a couple bars. So that's Sleigh Ride. Long explanation for that. Okay, this one was another one that was not my favorite when I warmed it the first couple times. This is Hemingway. Actually, the first time I did, it wasn't, I only warmed it twice. This is Hemingway, and this is Bring Back My Bar of June of 23. I got it in May because it was, you know what, next month, oh my goodness. We're going to get our Bring Back Our Bars early access probably next month. The 1st. Oh my gosh. Oh, I was not expecting that. All right, this has got ripe apples, sandalwood, cedar, and spice. And it's a red wax. And I thought that sounded just right up my alley. But the first time I warmed it, I really didn't get like much apple. And I don't know. I just don't know why I didn't care for it. But the second time I warmed it, I was okay with it. I enjoyed it more. Was it something, once again, that I felt like I loved and just had to have in my collection or had to have it in my club? No, it wasn't. So I got a couple more cubes to enjoy. If I ever saw it again, once again, I may pick up a couple bars, but it wasn't like a love of my life. It wasn't quite sweet enough for me. It was more woodsy, without as much sweetness. I like more sweetness to my woodsy, spicy type scents. I like that offset, I kind of like that too with like sourness. I like some sour, but I like an offset of sweetness with that sour. But this, it was okay. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, I gotta have even more. So I'll finish that and enjoy it, and then I'll be done. Okay, the next one, I used this bar up completely. This is Make Me Snickerdoodle. Once again, when I warmed this the first time, I didn't really care for it too much. This was homemade cookie dough, brown sugar, vanilla bean, sugared cinnamon. This was in the bakery. And the second time I warmed it, I fell in love. And then I warmed it again, finished the bar. This is really, really nice. I really enjoy this. It's kind of caramely. It's sugary. It's got a little bit of spice to it. This is really a good bar for me. And I love the name of it. Make Me Snickerdoodle. Sorry. I'm corny, and I love corny jokes and those corny memes that you get on Facebook. I'm always reposting those because I think I just get a kick out of this, the corny stuff. And I can still smell that in there. This is really good. This was the only bar I had of this. It did go in my club. I got it in my club, and it's staying in my club. I see whether it comes back or not. So I think this was in the catalog, if I'm not mistaken. But Make Me Snickerdoodle was wonderful, and I finished it. All right, guys. And then going from, like, winter scents, I went into mango matcha because we had a couple days that were a little bit warmer. And it's a pretty orange colored wax. I got this last fall, and I just never ordered. I never warmed it. This is mango nectar, matcha sorbet, salted cucumber, and pure sugarcane. Now, after I had purchased this bar, I think it smells good on cold. But I was having some issues with some bars and some wax that have mango in it. They smell just really too tart and harsh to me. That I can't stand them. And I still am finding that with a lot of bars that have mango in it. So I almost have to smell them before I purchase them. But I bought this one before knowing that. So going forward, I see something with mango in it, and I kind of try to stay away from it. But this one, I warmed. I was concerned about this, warming it, but this was fine. So evidently it has enough sweetness in there to calm that mango down. And I love this one. I really love this one. It's good and fruity, and it kind of, I don't know. I had like that matcha-ness in there. Matcha-ness. It wasn't like bold that, but it kind of gave me like, maybe I didn't smell it, but it gave me that matcha vibe. And I love like tea type notes. This one was really good. So this is definitely going to be a repurchase. I'm glad they brought it back. I did have it in my club. I'm glad they brought it back. It is in the catalog, so I'm going to stock up on that one. Because it's not very often I find a mango scent now that I like. Mango matcha. All right, then I warmed a new one from this new 10 new releases of this spring and summer catalog. Cake Me to Paradise. I did 3 cubes out here in my open concept. And this has got scent notes of sweet cake, juicy orange, island rum. And it's got a light pink colored wax. Now, even now, when I smell it on cold, it turns my stomach. It's got like a tartness to it that I just cannot stand. I think it's I don't know if it's the orange and the rum mixed together that kind of, I don't know, it just does nothing for me. So when I got it, this is definitely not going to be one I'm going to like, or I'm not going to, let's just warm, I'm going to warm it and get through it and see, and just verify that I did not like it. But I warmed it. I loved it. This is really good. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how much I hated it on cold. And then once I warmed it, it was like fabulous. So, yeah, this is already on my list to repurchase. So, Cake Me to Paradise, I liked. It's not that it smelled like cake to me. It just was a very pleasant, fruity scent. And I don't get that very often. Actually, what this reminded me of on warm was Bath & Body Works Champagne Toast. I really got champagne toast out of this. And I love champagne toast. So, yeah. And I don't think the notes are even the same. Maybe the orange in there, but yeah. That's what I just kept getting. So I definitely want to get a stack of these. Take me to paradise. Okay, then we had some more cold weather, so I went ahead and decided to finish this bar up. This was Fall Into Love, and I finished it all up. And I think I warmed it out here. Yeah, I warmed it out here in my open concept. This is Fresh Orange Peel and Cool Eucalyptus Embrace Sweet Balsam. This is a Harvest Fall Collection. And this one was okay. It was okay. It was nice. It was okay. It wasn't like my favorite. You know, I'm not real fond of tree notes. I think the reason that it was okay and that I even kind of really liked it was because of the eucalyptus in it. Because I love eucalyptus. But other than that, I didn't think it was all that. Once again, if it came back, I would probably repurchase a few, maybe 2 or 3 bars of this. But it wasn't like, oh my gosh, I have to have more. I enjoyed it. It was nice. But it wasn't love. So, Fall Into Love. I'm sorry, I didn't love you. I'm going to break your heart. So, there you have it. But I'm glad I got through it and got rid of it. Still cold weather. I had some cubes of rum raisin cookie. And I decided I was going to get through that. This was not a love of mine when I first warmed it. The first couple times I warmed it. I think I only had a couple cubes left. And I did it out here, actually. And it was a good performer. This has got freshly baked cookie dough, rum, raisin, and clove. Now, when it first... this last time when I warmed it... I thought I dropped some wax. The first couple times I warmed it, I thought it was just really nothing but cinnamon. And maybe I didn't leave it in long enough, but there was something about it, too, that I didn't care for. So... this time when I warmed it, it dawned on me what I didn't care for. That caramel bread pudding from Better Homes and Gardens, I do not like that one. It smells, the bread is very like soggy, yeasty scent in that. And that's what I get with this. It's just not as bad, but it still has a little bit of that like soggy, yeasty bread scent to me in this. And I didn't care for that. Now, that being said, I left it in my warmers because I was busy this week, and as it kept warming, it did get a lot better. And at the end, once we got through that soggy bread scent that I didn't like, it was pretty nice. I did enjoy it, and better than I had the first couple times I warmed it. So I think it was just one that I had to wait till it evolved. But I did not put it in my club. I'm not sad that I didn't put it in my club because, once again, it wasn't a love. And I don't know if I'd even purchase another one. I have so much other wax, you guys, that I just don't have to grab onto everything that I think's decent. So, rum raisin cookie, I know a lot of people love it. It was just, it was okay. Okay, this next one, I don't have very much of this. And I kind of missed out on this because it was discontinued by the time I became a consultant. So, I found this. This was in a sale, and I didn't know anything about it, so I just got a couple bars. Had I known it was so darn good, I would have grabbed a 6-pack, but I didn't know. So sugar, I wanted something really wonderful and sweet in my bedroom, so I did 2 cubes of it in my bedroom, and I've had this for a couple years. This is very light pink wax, so I figured I better use it before I lose it. Yeah, I got it in July of 22, so yeah, about a year and a half, maybe, almost 2 years. By July, it'll be 2 years. This has got lemon drops and cotton candy. And this threw wonderfully. Oh my gosh, it's still really strong. I'm cold. And it warmed really wonderfully. It went for 2 days in my warmers, which was fabulous. I really love sugar. So you guys, if you ever see this, that we can vote this back, vote. And I'll say it again, vote, because it's wonderful. It's absolutely fabulous. It's just a sweet, pretty, kind of perfumey scent. I love it. Okay, here's one that I was almost convinced that I really hated. And I had it in my club and I took it out of my club. I do have one more bar of this. And so, but if I ever see it come back, I'll get more of it because I've realized I actually like it. So this is We're All Mad Here. And this is got tart plum, strawberry, pink sugar, and fizz. Yeah, I do really like this. And when I first got it, I didn't like it. And I thought it didn't perform very good. But I don't know, maybe because it's sat since, I don't have a date on this one. Maybe since it's sat for a while, over a year, maybe that's why I like it now. But I warmed it. It was a good performer. And I was like, why didn't I keep it in my club? But I heard Monsters Inc. is very close to this one, and I have that in my club. And I do have a stack of that, too. So, and I'm fighting with myself. I'm supposed to take it out of my club, but I don't want to. But if this came back and I could get like a 6-pack of this, I probably would take that Monsters Inc. out. But yeah, I really liked it. So it's kind of weird how maybe, you know, my scent preferences change, or maybe the bar changes and more, you know, goes into, you know, I don't know. Gets more mature and it smells better, but it's just kind of strange. But anyway, We're All Mad Here. I would definitely repurchase if I could. Okay, here's another new one this spring and summer. Bamboo and Rainfall. I had this going out here at my open concept like yesterday, and it's pretty much almost done. I need to change it. I did 2 cubes out in my open concept, and I did 2 cubes because I thought this is a fresh scent, and I'm very sensitive to fresh scents, so I decided I was going to take it easy and add more if I needed to, but I didn't need to. This is Rainfall, Fresh Bamboo, and Melon Water. I couldn't read my writing. Yeah, this is in the new catalog. On cold, I wasn't sure whether I liked it. I was like, oh man, it smells kind of laundry-ish, but this morning when I got up, I decided I was going to get some cleaning done, and I just want to stay home all day and be in the house all day. I felt like I didn't want anything heavy in the house. I wanted something more springy and more fresh and clean, but not perfumey. So I got this and put this in there, and this was good. I enjoyed this one. I really, really liked this one. I kept saying, like, man, I really like that. I'd go by and man, I really like that. I'd go back in the bedroom to get another load of laundry and come back and like, man, this smells good. And 2 cubes, you know, I had a cube out there in my living room. I had a cube out here in my kitchen area, and that was plenty. It wasn't like too much. It wasn't like not enough. It was very fresh, and I was standing out here doing dishes, and I kept smelling it. I was like, that's really, really wonderful. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. Bamboo and Rainfall. So I definitely want to get more of that and repurchase it. So wonderful. Okay, the next one, this is my last Scentsy one. This was a Mother's Day. I was just talking about this in another video, that I normally don't get Mother's Day, but I did get this one year, and this was one of the bars that I didn't care for. And it was very, very light the first year I got it, and I warmed it once, and then I hadn't warmed it again, so I pulled it back out. I'm going to warm it and use it up, but I'm not going to use it up because I don't like it. I liked it even worse. I didn't like it even worse this last time, which is Sparkling Magnolia. And it had Sparkling Magnolia and Whipped Vanilla Lavender. I love Whipped Vanilla Lavender. I did not like this one. And I still don't like this one. This is just too floral for me. It is a light purplish lilac color wax, and I don't have the scent notes in there. This is very, very floral to me. Very magnolia. I'm not fond of magnolia. It was very, very perfumey. I didn't keep it in my warmers, I think like a day, if that. I think I ended up taking it out because I just didn't care for it. So this is also going to go into my little box to give away. So Sparkling Magnolia, I'm going to pass that on to some coworkers and see if they want to try it and that kind of thing. And, you know, people may think, oh, you're a Scentsy consultant. Why are you giving away your wax for free? Well, you know, maybe somebody will come across a scent that they absolutely love, and that it may come back. And if they can say, hey, can I get more of that? And they can't, I'm going to say, sorry, you know, but it's not, you know, discontinued. But if it comes back, I'll let you know. You know, so it could lead into, you know, possible sales. But also, I feel like it's important to give back to people that, you know, in some way, you know, to give to people in some way, to be kind. That's a kind gesture. And I enjoy to do that, just to be kind. And you don't know, somebody maybe having a rough day, and you can say, hey, you know, I take it in the box and I say, hey, you know, grab what you want out of there. I said, sniff it and take it. And they're like, what? I said, sniff it. If you like it, take it. Take as much as you want. Take all of it if you want. And they're like, you know, and they just kind of light up. And it makes me feel good that, you know, I could, you know, give somebody maybe a smile or a good feeling for the day. Because sometimes we're, especially at work, a lot of times we're beaten down with verbal slurs and people making you feel like you don't do, you know, you're not good enough. And, you know, how often do we come home feeling bad about ourselves because of something that's happened at work? I have, and I'm sure everybody else has too. So anyway, if I can brighten somebody's day, that's even better than leading into a sale. So that being said, that's all my Scentsy, guys. So if you showed up just for the Scentsy, thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're going to move on to retail wax. So if you guys want to stick around, we're more than welcome to. And if you're new and you're leaving after Scentsy, make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell so you're notified of any of my new uploaded videos so you don't miss anything. And for those of you who've already done that, thank you guys so very, very much. All right, let's jump in, guys. We're at 26 minutes. So this was a new mainstays that I tried. I'd gotten it when it first came out, and I thought, oh, I'm going to try it. Sounds kind of good. I didn't really think it was all that great on cold, but sometimes, you know, you can't tell. Especially if it's like new wax that may have just been poured. So this is chocolate chip vanilla cookies. Scent notes are chocolate chips, vanilla extract, and baked cookies. And I was right. I didn't like it. I did 2 cubes in my bedroom. And it actually smells better on cold than it did on warm. And this just smelled very powdery. Just very, very powdery to me. I didn't really care for it. So I'd only gotten one, and I'm glad I only got one. So yeah, this is not a repurchase, and I'm not even going to keep it to warm it anymore. I'm going to send it off once again into the giveaway box. All right. The next one is one of my all-time loves. I know some people don't like this one, but I absolutely love it. It's Better Homes and Gardens Whipped Vanilla and Blackberry. I've got a whole stack of these guys. And I did 2 cubes in my bedroom. Oh, I just was in the mood for it. And it's a pretty, like, dark blue, navy blue wax. I love this one. Oh my gosh. It has scent notes of blackberry, raspberry, blueberry, vanilla, and cream. And to me, this is like a berry, like a blackberry, blueberry, raspberry bakery scent. That's what it turns into for me. And I love it. It's a great performer. It lasts for a couple days in my warmers. It just wafted out into my hallway. I just love this one. I went through, I don't know how many clams of this, but I really, really enjoy it. And I'm definitely going to be getting more before the end of the season. I'm going to always have a nice big stack of this because this is one of my favorites. So that's whipped vanilla and blackberry. Got it at Walmart. Okay, these next 3 are some of my oldest waxes that I've had. I still think I have a couple more that are very, very old. But these, I think, were like some of the older ones. This was Sensational's Cotton Candy Cloud. And I finally finished it up. Yay! I decided to use it out here. I had 3 cubes left. I used it out here one day when I just wanted something sweet. I wasn't sure what I wanted. It was cold again, but I didn't want like something too summery, and I didn't want something that was too wintry. So I went ahead and used that one. And this one, I don't know how old this one is. But it was fairly old. I have several more of these value size clams of this, but I think this one was, I know it's at least 3 or 4 years old. And I know that. And the scent notes on this is peach nectar, coconut, pink lady apple, lemon, and chiffon musk. And it still performed good. I didn't have any issue with it at all. It was throwing. It didn't last like days and days, you know, like one day and it was done. That's good for me. So, yeah, I got more of this. I do love the cotton candy clouds. Excuse me, guys. Okay, my battery's getting low. Let's hurry. I got these. These are like my oldest wax. These are probably 8 years old. To be real honest, I got these when I first moved into this house, and I've been in my house 9 years. So this is Burt's Bees. This is, I think, one of the first soy waxes that came out, and this is Burt's Bees Eucalyptus Mint. And I finally used it all up, guys. I decided I was going to get rid of it and use it up. I used it up in my bedroom, and this was it was nice, and it still performed. I mean, it wasn't like the strongest, but it like never really was the strongest. So I used up the rest of it, and I could smell it. It lasted about a day, and then I was done. So yay, I got that done. This is also another Burt's Bees, Lavender Fields. I bought this at the same time as I bought that one, and I used that one completely up. Same thing. I could smell it. It was decent. Performed pretty decent for me in my bedroom, and yeah, I enjoyed it. So now it's done. You can't get these anymore. And that is it for the retail wax. Let's move into the vendor wax, guys. Okay, so let's do Kay's first. I did Kay's, and this is Homer's Hobbit. It's powdered donut, sugar cookie, sugar waffle cone, and cronut. And it is a pretty pink colored wax. I did 3 cubes in my open concept out here. That's what it looks like. This is good. This is really, really good. Oh my gosh, it was very, very good. And if you've seen one of my other my last what I've been warming videos, I've said that I get kind of an under scent note from her wax as it like wears out. This one out here in the open concept, I didn't get that. So maybe I just need to warm this more in an open area rather than an enclosed area to kind of not smell that. So, but this one was fabulous. So I would definitely reorder this one. So that's Homer's Habit. Another one from Kay's is Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, which I love. And this is Bath & Body Works type, vanilla pumpkin waffles, brown sugar, and pecans and cream. And this is a peach colored wax. This is definitely pumpkin pecan waffles. She's got a very good pumpkin pecan waffles. I did 2 cubes in my bedroom. And it wasn't like the strongest. It was okay, but it wasn't like the strongest. So I don't know. I'm going to warm it again and see, you know, what I think of it. But yeah, I don't know whether I'd get another one of these or not. Maybe I only have one. I don't know. I've had some of her blends that has this in there, and I really enjoyed them. But this one, I don't know. Maybe I just don't like pumpkin pecan waffles on their own, because I'm not sure if I've ever had it before, just on its own. But it was okay. Okay, we are going to do Rose Girls. Rose Girls Escape to Neverland. I got this in a round robin. This is orange sherbet, pineapple, raspberry sauce, vanilla ice cream. I really like this one, and I normally don't like a lot of like orangey scents, but this one was really nice. It was kind of warm out one day, and I wanted something different, and so I put this in my bedroom, and it turns into orange sweetness that is really yummy, yummy, and if I ever see this again, I will definitely reorder more Rose Girls. Escape to Neverland. Okay, and then everything else, guys, is Second and Spruce. So one day, I decided I wanted to smell some coffee, so I decided to get the Central Perk out from the One Collection. I love this scent. Love it, love it, love it. This has got espresso, almond croissant, cinnamon sugar donuts. This is fabulous. And the longer it goes, it just keeps getting better to me. I love it. That coffee mixed in with the cinnamon sugar donuts is wonderful. Yeah. I would definitely repurchase this again. I just got my order from her last pre-order, and she did offer Central Perk Latte, which is a little different. So I'm not quite sure whether I'm going to like that one more than this one or not. So if not, then I'm going to request that she brings Central Perk back so I can get, she's going to do loaves. I'd like to have a loaf of that. I did do some of her samples that she has been sending me. I've been trying to do more samples. This is Pink Tea Time. It's got pink sugar, tea, and cakes, extra almond cookies. Oh my gosh, this was fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. I have requested this be in a pre-order because it's just so good. It's just so sweet and yummy, and I loved it. It performed really nice. It was great. Yeah, I loved it. Absolutely fantastic. I think I had this one out here in my open concept. It was really, really good. Loved it, loved it, love it. That is Pink Tea Time. So another one that I did, I think the same day, but I did in my bedroom. This is Tea and Cakes and Sweet Lavender. Oh my gosh, you want a good lavender? This is it. This is really good. It's very sweet lavender. Oh my gosh, I loved it, loved it, loved it. And it went for days in my warmers. It was so good. Yeah, I absolutely loved it. The lavender is not herbal. It is just very, very pretty. And last but not least, she gave me a sample of Rain. This is Ozone, Mist, Wet Pavement, and Light Florals. This was fabulous. Normally I do not like the fresh scents. This one I loved. Oh, I love that. It's got that Rain scent in there. I absolutely love. So I've asked her to repour this one again, and so we'll see if this shows up or not. So I'm hoping it will, because if it does, I'd love to get a loaf of this, because I don't like a lot of fresh florals, or a lot of fresh scents. And I'm finding that I'm finding a few that I do like. So this is definitely still #1 to me. I really loved it. So guys, that's what I've been warming. So what have you been warming? Let me know down in the comments. Did you guys do the melting challenge this week or last couple weeks? Or let me know down below. And yeah, thanks for stopping by and spending some time with me. I really do appreciate it. So I will see you guys next time. All right. So God bless you all. All right. Take care.